Nestle girl, you remember this look? My ass is laid like Nene Leaks, bitch, okay? Except mine ain't 8-eyed in the bike. Nene might not have let y'all go down to her closet, bitch, but I reached around and reached down and went back in mine and dug up this old thing. Except the last one I had on the old Nene Leaks video, that bitch was gold, and this one is a little bronze. But I felt like I would pay homage to the Funky Bunch and everybody who been rocking with me since the very beginning when I used to wear the wife beaters and the short hair like this. Nessa girl, oh, excuse me. I just ate Chinese. It is 10:13 and I'm down to the studio making videos. Listen, y'all, I was all discombobulated today. I had the Dineva live show all ready to go. And mentally, I was just so frazzled. I was like, I cannot do this. And so I felt it prudent that I at least pay homage and do something in an energy in which I was comfortable in, bitch. And that's laying my hair like Nene Leaks, bitch, okay? Yes, God, it feels so good to be in this space again. This Mercury retrograde situation as it stands has got me all fucked up, and I'm one of those people. I now live in a space where you got to take the bad and make it good and rechannel that energy. And I was like, okay, if the energy for the live show gonna be messed up, at least let me be able to do a recorded video and have some damn fun. Luckily, the Real Housewives of Atlanta had it going on, honey. That's the other thing. Like, I feel rejuvenated doing the Real Housewives, considering the fact that they are on episode 16. And I probably only reviewed like 4 or 5 episodes this season. Ooh, bitch, the moths might have got a hold of this hoe because she itching all up to my forehead. Now, what it is since I don't leveled up, bitch, synthetic don't work for me no more. Because, bitch, I'm rich like this and not like this, bitch. Yes, God, honey. Synthetic don't work no more. So, y'all, this video might be short and 8-eyed in the bike. Nevertheless, let's jump right on into this episode of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So the episode opens up with Kandi doing auditions for her dungeon situation, which was cool or whatever. Now, little known Black History fact, that song that Cynthia auditioned to, Legs, Hips, and Body, features Kandi, D Woods, Portia, and none other than the doll, Miss Funky Dineva Ross. Yes, God, honey, that was my rap debut. Y'all didn't know I was an artist or whatever. I don't put the link down in this box so y'all can hear me rapping my ass off at the end of that song. Yes. Said I give them legs and hips and body. I actually did pretty good in the booth. And speaking of in the booth, that's what Cynthia ass need to stay in the booth on a runway, because dancing is not her forte. But mama looked it good, honey, and it added a great little piece of element to the show. Shout out to Victor and all them girls or whatever down to the Candy Factory. Now on to some serious business. Bravo people, True Entertainment. Why is y'all hoes trying to force Yovana on us? First of all, the bitch look like her name spelled Yvonne. Okay? Yuvana, Ovana, Novana, burn in a sauna, bitch. Why is y'all trying to force Yuvana on us? We don't like that can. We don't want it. I don't need it. I don't want it. She's not the nigga for it. Paying homage, baby. That's that KC and Mary J. Blige. I'm not looking for no love affair. Yeah, I'm gonna play that next. We don't want her. I don't want her no more. Eva sat down with the wedding planner. Now, Eva, I've never been a big wedding person. So I'm very practical when it comes to my money. Don't get me wrong. We all have our things that we spend money on. I'll spend a whole lot of money on drinks and food because I'm having experiences and that's what matters to me. Other people spend their money on purses, shoes, some people cars and furniture. I've never been one of those people who found it important to spend a shitload of money on a goddamn dinner. Because that's what a wedding is. And it's funny because I attended a wedding when I was young in somebody's backyard. And then I went to a wedding maybe like shortly after college. And I didn't really know what to expect because I didn't remember the wedding when I was young. Bitch, the wedding was like 15 minutes long. And then it's the reception and the dance portion. Hell nah, bitch, you got me fucked up. You got me. What they got you not even gonna fucked up? Y'all got me real fucked up. Like, bitch, if I'm spending, first of all, Eva got $50,000 in overage. So, bitch, I want to know what your regularage is and what your underage is. If you got $50,000 in overage, first of all, bitch, okay, no more goddamn money. Y'all hoes is not finna come eat on my dime for all that damn money and for 12 minutes worth of ceremony. I'm sorry. I need a 2-hour program. Okay? If I've got $50,000 in overage, that need to be Sade booking fee for coming and singing at my damn wedding after Beyonce already done did the first 30 minutes and Fantasia agreed to do the damn reception. Okay? That's just ridiculous. Complete devastation to the nation. It shouldn't even be. Okay? It's ridiculous. And even over there having a nervous breakdown, having a fit and a conniption under the desk or whatever. Bitch, why you didn't do like everybody else did and had Bravo ass help subsidize the cost to get you a damn wedding special? Child, I guess, honey, you better than me, Eva. Nene ass was back with that go ahead, 8 out to the back, honey. But she wasn't too kind. Let me tell you something. It goes to show you, and we finna get into a deeper part of this damn review. Ooh, child, this thing is itching me, child. I ain't watched this shit since 2013. This brings me to a deeper situation I want to talk about in this episode. You know, these women, reality stars, celebrities, this, that, and the third, they talk about they so confident in their skin, I'm a real bitch, and I'm all this. But they are also somewhat scared to let y'all see the real them because they are scared and don't want to endure the scrutiny. Like, I am convinced that fame breeds low self-esteem and insecurity. All right. Now, Nene has been on television for 10 years. 11 years. There's season 11. We have seen her highs and lows. We all know how fabulous and glamorous Nene and all the rest of the ladies can look. So what is wrong with the way that your confidence is set up and your self-image is set up that you are so reluctant to allow people to see you the way you look when you around the house? So you came downstairs with this scarf thing tied around your head. Now, based on the way Greg homeboy looked, the caterer guy, I forgot his name, Kenny or whoever, based on the way he was dressed and looked, that's y'all homeboy from around the way from way back when. So he don't see y'all in all kind of faces and facades. That scarf around your head was not for him and that catering staff. That was for these cameras and for the viewers on the other end. Same situation goes with that closet breakdown Nene had, and we're going to get to it. Now, I found it refreshing. I found it refreshing and very interesting, the theme of the party, which was no weave. If y'all have been following me over the years, you know that I miss the 90s. I am not a fan of all these weaves and wigs and all this, women wearing weaves in such a fashion in which their hair does not grow. So I enjoyed this scene, but I cringed at some of the things the women were saying. Me, honestly, I thought they all looked beautiful. I thought Kandi looked so good. I thought Marlo looked so good. I did. It was just something about that natural beauty that just made me smile. That old 90s Jeanne thing. And it bothered me, right? It bothered me that Kandi got on TV and was so dismissive of her natural hair and was just like, it's just so plain. It's just so plain. And here's the thing, right? I recognize and I've learned over the years in doing this YouTube platform with a primarily female audience that as a man, I am not allowed, or it is not proper for me to police women's beauty practices, okay? I get it, and I'm not trying to. However, I still have an opinion, whether people want to hear it or not, and here it is. Yes, white women wear hair extensions. Yes, they wear weaves. But do y'all find it odd that white women and women of other cultures do not wear hair extensions and hair weaves in ways in which traditional African hair grows, but African women, women of color, particularly with African blood running through their veins, tend to wear weaves, wigs, and clip-ons that allow their hair to be styled in which European people can wear their hair. And the argument I'm not making is who wear weaves versus who doesn't, because we've come to find out that everybody wear weaves. But I just find it odd that it seems like on the black side of things, we're more interested in wearing weaves that styles our hair in which European hair grows, and not weaves that aid our hair being styled in traditional African styles. That's the only thing I'm saying. It's still this European standard of beauty still runs rampant amongst the African American community. And I wish that we could get to a place where we are comfortable and we find beauty in the way that our hair grows out of our scalp, and not refer to our God-given hair as just plain. It's so plain. It's so plain. I just did not like that. I didn't like the messages that it sent. It says to other little young black girls that is watching this, something is wrong with your hair. Something is wrong with it. You got to get a clip on to have a little more jazzy, sassy to it. And I don't feel that women of other cultures do that. Yeah, they wear their clip-ons, but they wear it to add volume. They wear it, in different little styles that are consistent with their race. I'm sure that's going to aggravate a whole lot of y'all, and I'm ready for it. Let's just jump down in the comments and have this argument, but, it's the way I see it. Cynthia looked it good. Portia looked good. All these women got full heads of hair. And I know a lot of I know a lot of the black women are going to jump in the comments and say that I wear weaves and wigs because it's easier with the humidity, so on and so forth. And I totally understand that too. My rebuttal is, if you stop trying to press it bone damn straight and wear it the way white women wear theirs, humidity and whatnot wouldn't be an issue. Your hair was designed to defy gravity, baby. It was designed to stick up and stand out and curl and tress and all those other things. Not be bone straight, swooped across your eye like Princess Jasmine or Pocahontas or some goddamn body. Nevertheless, we'll fight it out in the comments. But they all look good. Shamari look good. Who gets the award for best looking with their natural hair? Kandi, Marlo, and Portia basically came through with the same style. That's the style of hair, the wrap, that I grew up with. All my homegirls had them, mama, aunts. So I'm partial to the wrap, honey. They get a prize in my book. Shamari looked good. Nene looked good. She had it style. She did what she could for the way her edges set up. She pulled that bitch from the bike to the front. Yes, God, and it was 8 out in the back. She made sure she filmed all her scenes like this. Ain't no turnaround, bitch. Ain't no turnaround, bitch. Film me from the front. I only want to be hit hard from the back, but film from the front. Roll around to the side because I got a lot of pride. Yes. Now, the person who looked the most insecure, in my opinion, with their own hair was Cynthia. Cynthia looked the most insecure, despite the fact that she, by beauty standards, is the prettiest one. She's the supermodel of the group. Shamari looked good. Tanya looked good. Everybody looked good, though. I was glad to see that all the women participated in the challenge. Now, bitch, if you really want to be bold and stand out, have them do a natural hair, no makeup challenge, and we'll really see who your friends are. Uvana and her apology. Uvana's apology was filled with ego. I don't understand why for some people it's more important to get their point across than to be diplomatic and foster peace. You don't know this group of women, Ivana. You don't know Eva. Your social circle really doesn't overlap at this point. You really don't give a fuck about her. So why is it so important for you to, I apologize, but I want it to be known? Like, that's just, it's so childish to me. Like, what happened to the poker face? What happened to just, I'm sorry for all, and who gives a fuck if this bitch thinks she got one over me or not? Like, y'all put too much caring into what other people think in regards to you and your words. That created that apology. It wasn't an apology. And if your intent is to get in good with this group of girls, a la get a contract and be able to film and become a super friend of the show like Marlo and all the rest of these girls, then play the fucking game. Because when they don't invite your ass back next season, then you're going to be worried about your wasted opportunity. Eva got a peach. And granted, she may not got as much pull or clout as some of the other girls, but she's got more than you've got. Play the game, Monique. Play the game. Nene. Check on your strong friend. Now, I'm going to attribute 80% of Nene's breakdown to liquor. But it was a perfect storm. It was liquor mixed with emotions would make you sicker. Okay? Nene completely lost it, and we've never seen Nene fall apart to this magnitude. And that's what stress will do to you. It will drive anybody crazy. And when you put alcohol on top of it, y'all, this wig is so damn itchy. I'm trying to push through and pump, honey. I'm about to snatch this whole off. Ooh, don't go in my closet. Don't eat up my kitchen. Nene, when you mix raw emotions with liquor, it'll make any bitch sicker. Okay, that's what she was going through. That situation with Marlo, Marlo is one of those people who she's trying to get her point across. Marlo's not the best communicator. And I get where Marlo was coming from. She was like, damn, bitch, and was it relatively insensitive? Yeah, it was, but I'm sure Marlo was equally frustrated. Y'all ain't been in that Atlanta traffic, bitch. Okay, when you gotta cancel your errands and shit and beat it in that traffic to go to somebody's aid and they not answering the phone and opening the door, this, that, and the third, that shit is relatively frustrating. So I get, she was like, damn, bitch, I came over here to check on you. And perhaps Marlo is not the most emotionally intelligent person, and that's not a read because most people aren't. You know what I'm saying? And Marlo just should have ate that one. And she should have called Cynthia and talked about Nene and vented to Cynthia and just let it ride. Because at this point, Nene is going through something. And for this time period, just allow it to be the Nene show. Allow Nene to just have her way and be whatever she needs to be. To Nene's credit, she didn't ask you to come over there. You know what I'm saying? Greg did, and it might have been a bit premature. And he might have been a bit worked up, and it's a lot going on. And it was just miscommunication between the three. But I was glad to see that they were able to resolve the situation as quickly as they were. Now, I'm going to tell you one thing about it. Bravo does a very good job with them previews of making you think somebody finna fight somebody. And I was telling my assistant, I was like, child, they trying to make it seem like Nene fought Marlo, was about to fight Marlo, and then we get reeled in to see what happens, and it's just like, child, the fight wasn't even a fight at all. And we're gonna talk about that closet after we talk about Shamari throwing up in that bathroom. One thing I like about Shamari is that she's her authentic self. On one token, we complain about what they should and should not do on TV, and on the other, we want it to be reality TV. Well, in real life, this shit happens. A bitch just threw up in my car 2 weeks ago, on Sunday Fun. They threw up all in the back of my car. Shit happens in real life. In real life, at this age, your homegirl come over to your house sometime and get too drunk, she got to stay. You got to call her man or her husband and be like, child, Stephanie finna stay over here because she had too much to drink. Or come get her. It happens. That's what happened with Shamari. Now, Shamari, it got drunk and she was ready to eat that cooch and not that damn conch. Okay, she was like, fuck it, I don't want this crab. I don't want none of this around here. I want that Eve. I want that peach, baby, that peach puss. Nevertheless, the ladies get ready to go home and they go upstairs in Nene's room where her and Marlo and whatnot is talking. And Kandi's like, well, girl, I keep hearing about this closet. Let me see this closet. So she goes, and then Portia goes, and then Cynthia goes. And I guess protocol is if this many of the women are in there, it's time for the cameraman to go. And then Nene lost it because she did not want the camera in her closet. So now let's dissect that. It didn't feel urgent when Kandi walked in. It didn't feel urgent when Portia walked in. She didn't feel the need to get up when Cynthia walked in. But when the cameraman walked in, which meant eyeballs to the public, that's when she lost it. Which leaves a rational mind to believe that either there's something in there she's trying to hide or something in there that she does not want us to see. I doubt there's something that she's trying to hide because she allowed the other ladies to go in the room. So there must be something that she does not want us to see. Well, what is it that Nene does not want us to see? At the end of the day, it's not any of our business, and it is her home, and she has the right to display any part of her home that she chooses to. But it does leave one wondering, well, what is it? You talk about everybody else's fashions to the magnitude in which you do. Is it that you don't have what you say you have? Is it whatever reason? I think that shame and or insecurity or self-consciousness was the mind state and the emotions that Nene was trying to prevent or was experiencing as it related to that closet. She did not want the public to see the closet because the outcome would be shame, insecurity, or self-consciousness. One can only imagine. Don't get me wrong, we're on TV. Nobody wants to have a nasty house on TV. Maybe her closet was in a disarray. Or perhaps, Nene renting clothes like Sheree and the rest of them from Neiman Marcus in a closet full of Gap fashions and them AliExpress fashions that her, Rashida, and Kandi selling down to their boutiques. You know what I'm saying? It could be a plethora of reasons. Me personally, I'm siding with, child, it ain't as fabulous as she don't let us to believe. You know what I'm saying? Miss Fabulosity. Nevertheless, at the end of the day, it's her prerogative, it's her closet. But bitch, that bitch ain't got in there with all she said she damn had, and she didn't want us reading the dog fuck out of her ass, and she rather get suspended and rather leave us wondering than for us to read her, because reading does matter and it still hurt her feelings. Miss, I'm super strong, super confident, this, that, and the third, and that's just true tea, bitch. With it being 8 out in the back. And with that being said, that's a girl, I'm gonna have to call you later because this wig itching me. Bah!